me ask you this, man. What came first, pimping or music? Or matter of fact, are you official like a pimp for real?
I mean, you know, I
used to.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's something that I've been around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been around it for a minute. You know
what came first, the music or
well, man, I've been having hoes since elementary. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, she might not have been selling, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been having women, you know what I'm saying, since a kid, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up, you know what I'm saying? I've always had, you know, I was the only boy in my family for a while until my little cousin came up. So I was, you know, it was my grandmothers, my aunties, my sister, you know what I'm saying? But so, you know, they always just took care of me and looked after me. They made sure that, you know, my middle name was Wayne, you know what I'm saying? So they just like, man, make sure Wayne is straight, you know what I'm saying, in every situation. And then I hung out with my uncles a lot, you know what I'm saying, because they would come get me because they didn't want me hanging around the women too much because they didn't want me to pick up women tendencies and things like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like a lot of people say I got an old soul because I was always around my older uncles and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So, man, you know, women always been around. I started doing music. I was in a group, Young Hustlers. I don't know if you heard that, know about that, man. With back in the day, we was in a group, Young Hustlers. We was at a record label called Powerhouse. This was like 2000, 2001.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I did the group thing for a little bit. We made a little noise in the city, but it didn't just get to where we thought it was gonna get to. So life hit, and when life hit, I was in the streets. You dig what I'm saying? So I separated myself from music completely for about 8 to 10 years. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's how I fed myself. I got in the game. You know, I was already, you know what I'm saying, tapped in. You know what I'm saying, like you would say. You dig what I'm saying? But you know, when life hit, and you know, that's how I had to actually eat because you know I had visions of being this, you know, big, you know, rapper, big time star, and all that old shit. So when that shit didn't happen, you understand what I'm saying? And I was left out here in the street to feed myself. I had a new daughter that, you know, somebody tapped me in the club one day and say, hey man, you know, you got a 2-year-old daughter over there in Oak Cliff. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, crazy story. So all that shit kind of hit me at once. You dig what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, fuck this music. You understand what I'm saying? And I, you know, I got in the game, and that's how I made my name in the game. You dig what I'm saying? And so after I had been in this shit for, you know, 7 to 8 years, you know, my people that knew me back in the day that knew I could do music was like, man, you still need to do some music, man. Don't leave that shit alone. You got a talent. So, long story short, one of my pimp buddies turned me on to Bud, because Bud was his cousin. That's my producer and my engineer. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And so, but he was like, man, he heard some of my older music, like, man, I'm gonna tap you in with my kinfolk. And I met Bud, and Bud was recording at a studio on Harry Hines, where I was already at every day. You know what I'm saying? So I started going to the track, and that's how I got back in the. And my first CD was live from Harry Hines. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about, and I ended up getting the studio. Me and Bud got our own studio, eardrum studio, and so that's how all that, you know, came about.
So for those that don't know, Harry Hines is the host role in Dallas. Sir, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's where it go down at. Okay.
You know, if they listen to my music, they know about that Harry, man.
Yeah. See, I'm from California. I just moved out here 6-7 years ago. So I'm still learning the lay of the land. But I knew from jump, somebody put me on to a while ago, Harry Hines is where you go find, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you go get that thing at, man?
Anything. They got everything on Harry Hines, man. You can get T-shirts, hats, you know, whatever you need. Wholesale shit, pussy, all that shit. It's wholesale too. Yeah, everything.
Your tires rotated and some
everything, straight up.
Harry Hines, okay. Yeah.
For real.
Man, okay. So, who first introduced you to like getting into the studio? Like even back when you first started.
That was probably my one of my good friends, my best friend Cal. He was already, I met him and, you know, I graduated from Carter. So when I went to Carter, he was already there. And he was like the rapper, you know what I'm saying? And he was just my partner one day, and we was in the cafeteria, and I saw him get on the chair and start rocking that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I used to tell him all the time, and it was him and another friend of mine, Dub. Eventually we all ended up getting in the group. but they was the rappers. I used to tell them niggas, man, just let me come along. I'm gonna be the nigga that roll the blunts for y'all. Whenever you need a blunt, I'm always have one roll. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I was kind of the comedian of the crew. And so they just kind of convinced me, man, you got it. You know, get in the studio and, you know, see your little thing. And my first rap sucked. Dub used to tell me that shit all the time, man, cut that shit out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then I ended up doing one that was cool. And it was kind of like, once I got their approval, you know, that did something to my confidence. So it just, you know, I just kept coming with it and coming with it. You know.
How long ago was that? What year was that?
Man, that was probably, that was like early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so from early 2000s and then 2000, you said 4 is when you got into the group, or when the group was?
No. We got into the group. We started the group like around that same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the early, like 99, 2000, somewhere around there. We was young. We was our
really?
Kids. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was when Juvenile and
all that.
Yeah, all that was popping back then.
In Dallas, it was you know, Mr. Pookie was jumping and had the Crook for Life.
Yeah.
And, that was the wave right there.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
So we just kind of slid in. You know, we was from the Cliff, and we had our own little shit. So we kind of, you know, we ain't had no paperwork signed or nothing like that, but we was our own little crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's so. Did you always incorporate like the macking or the pimping into the lyrics, or you got that after your little 8-year hiatus?
I did, and it's crazy because even like I listened to music when I first started, man, and I was kicking a bunch of pimping, and I didn't even have a hoe then.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it was crazy. So that's why I say, you know, that shit just always been, you know, in me. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way, because I got pimp songs going all the way back from when we was, you know, like I say, all the way back then. You know what I'm saying? They never did hit the light because, like I say, we didn't have streaming and shit like that, and, you know, ways to put our own music out. You know what I'm saying? So if if this particular song didn't make the CD, you know, nobody really heard it except the people around that, you know, that heard us record it and shit like that. So, but yeah, I got a song called "Sell Your Ass for Me" that I did like in. Man, I swear I did that like in 2000.
Really?
Yeah.
Sell your ass for me?
Yeah. That was like one of my first little pimp songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.